right back at another YouTube video for y'all, man. Yes, sir. We keeping up with the consistency. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, what's going on, man? So this time we got Twitch CEO refuses to admit black streamers are winning. Oh man. I heard a few things about this story, man, which is insane. Who is the Twitch CEO, by the way? Let's see what his name is, because I don't know who this guy is. CEO of Twitch. What's his name? Dan Clancy? Is that his name? Dan Clancy? Yeah, older white man. And who's the biggest streamer on Twitch? A young black male named Kai Cenat. I can see why. He's hating. Damn, but let's see what this video is about. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. I appreciate all the love and support you haven't given the channel. We will continue to do our thing. And without further ado, man, let's get it, man. Let's go.
Said that Bede and Kai shouldn't be on the Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah, he's racist.
There's no way.
Twitch CEO Dan Clancy is facing backlash and being called racist after initially praising Kai and placing him on the Mount Rushmore of streamers.
So obviously Kai's there.
Clancy switched up once he got around a different group of people and suddenly refused to include two of the biggest streamers in the world who just so happen to be black on his personal Mount Rushmore of streaming.
You know, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. And then I was like, oh no, and I swapped Speed out for Queso.
Which is crazy considering whether you've ever logged into Twitch or not, there are two streamers' names across the world that everyone knows. Kai and Speed. And that's for good reason. Over the last few years, these two have become the most dominant and influential streamers on the planet, breaking records, redefining culture, and taking streaming to new heights that no one ever thought.
It really is amazing to see what Kai and Speed are doing at such a young age, and they're black. That's amazing. That really is amazing, bro. To see how much motion they got, bro. It's really good to see. It's very good to see, bro. Makes it feel good for like people like me to think they can make it, man, for real.
Possible. Kai maximized relationships and turned collabs into routines, making himself the go-to streamer for any A-list celebrity, especially during his mafia-thons.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
And Speed took streaming global, pulling up in different countries around the world and being treated like an absolute rock star.
Hush! 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 Hush!
There are a bunch of interchangeable names, just depending on what attributes you choose to rank streamers past and present. But with any metric used, it's hard to find two streamers more deserving than Kai and Speed. So when Clancy excluded them, a lot of people saw it as another example of black creators driving the culture but not receiving credit for it. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Right, so obviously Kai's there, right? And if you're going to Mount Rushmore of streamers, obviously I think Ninja has to be there, right?
Yep.
Those are two easy ones. And then I think you probably put Pokey there as, you know, in other words, as a female streamer. If you go back in time, there's so many, you know, it's tough for me to pick another person now, if that makes sense. You know, actually, I'll throw, the other person now, obviously, that is trying to change it like you with Speed, right? And, you know, because he's constantly, much like yourself, always trying to think, what can I do that's different than happened in the past, right? And it's tricky when you go in the past. I've been asked this before, because you go in the past, and after Ninja there, you know, you got Tim, you got Nick, you got, you know, all these folks that, you know, oh, actually, no, I'll tell you the one. I'll tell you the one that I might throw in there then, going even further back, is Co Carnage.
Who's that?
You don't know Co? Oh, Co is like the OG who was...
Co Carnage?
Co Carnage.
Co Carnage.
Co Carnage. Yeah.
To go from being on the Mafia-thon and putting Kai on the Mount Rushmore streamers by default to this switch up is crazy.
You kind of.
That's actually insane, bro. Why would you do that, bro? That is fake. Fake. It's like, seems like the more and more you get up there, the more and more times you're surrounded by fake people that's gonna tell you what you want to hear while they're in your face. Then when they get around a bunch of other people, they're gonna be like, nah, try to downplay your success, man. That's what it seems like, man. That's what it seemed like.
Probably should be more historical.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. But arguably it's like, look, you're great, but you can't be on the Mount Rushmore yet.
See, I put Get Your Big Speed, Kai, Queso.
Right.
When like, no, there's like so.
Well, initially when I was doing it, because of course part of it is you just don't remember people. And initially I mentioned Speed, and then I was like, oh no, and I swapped Speed out for Queso.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it can be ignored how comfortable Dan was talking down Kai in a room full of other people while he wasn't there. And even if you went with the original list that he said, Ninja, Pokimane, Kai, and another streamer that most people never heard of, including Kai himself, Kai would still be on that list because past or present, he's the most accomplished and influential streamer in Twitch history. In 2025, Kai became the first streamer to reach over 1 million subs, which I think is the most understated and underappreciated accomplishment ever. On day 11 of the FaZe Subathon, they reached a combined 378,000 subs combined as a group, which just puts in better context Kai's accomplishment. Meanwhile, other streamers like Lacey, who are currently going through a subathon, are struggling to keep up.
Shit is just hard, bro. People don't understand in this chat. You guys don't understand how difficult it actually is to.
And the thing is, people put mad pressure on themselves when they see somebody else doing really good. You don't. That's the #1 way to kill your creativity and to kill your spirit is comparing yourself to other people, bro. You see him, he's comparing himself to other people. That's why his energy is low, energy is down. Instead of just focusing on what he's doing, building your own audience, building your own brand. Worry about something about how good somebody else is. Worry about your core fan base that's with you right there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I think of it, bro. Yeah, somebody could be like dominating a platform, but you could still have a bright light of your own. Just be in your own lane, that's all it is.
Can be on camera 13 days straight. Kai was up 20 hours, 18 hours a day and did whole streams without sleep. You're just lazy. Really.
That's crazy.
I'm about to go crazy. Give me a second. I gotta get comfortable with this shit. I just wrote this. This might be my punch in for the day, right here.
Damn. Kai must have fucking superpowers. I don't know, this one's been, last one was easy for me. Like I didn't have any trouble at all. I was fine. I like didn't have any problems, but it's right now it's like day 14. And yesterday I don't know.
Yesterday?
I was like today.
Oh yeah,
I was so sad today. I was just like down. My vibes were shot.
Yeah.
My stream crashed 5 times.
Yeah, that's it.
And I was like talking on stream. I was saying like I don't know if I could do a subathon. I don't know if I could finish it.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't know why, but I'm trying, but my mental's just cooked.
Not to mention, Kai's the most followed streamer on Twitch, and at this point, he's just breaking his own records. Clancy Switcher was so disrespectful and dismissive to Kai's legacy that even other streamers felt the way about it.
Said that Speed and Kai shouldn't be on a Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah, he's racist.
There's no way. How the
Nigga, how the fuck?
Fourth lets and come out and say he's racist, but he's borderline kind of racist. Because if you have a platform, right, like Twitch, and the 2 biggest streamers on your platform are people of color, and you're not willing to put them on your Mount Rushmore of your platform or of streaming, given what they've done this decade already, it just seems like you hating, and you don't want black men representing your Mount Rushmore of your company, which is crazy as an old white man. It's insane.
Nigga, who would have?
I'm not gonna say he's 100% racist. Not gonna go out there and say it, but he looks like he's borderline racist. If that makes sense.
Wait for November 15th.
We ain't a million.
No, wait for November 15th. Let's get our payout.
Like just to think about a person that hit 1 million subs as a streamer is not on the Mount Rushmore of streaming, like, come on now, like you, like at this point, you making it obvious that you don't want him representing.
You're right, Dick. Listen, you know you're my dog. Not gonna lie, I still love them Twitch socks that you sent me a couple years ago, bro. Thank you, bro. I need
Nobody sends you those Twitch socks, bro. Huh? Nobody sends you those Twitch socks.
Usually these type of ranking lists are super subjective, except this one came from Twitch's CEO. And after being in Kai's face and saying one thing, and then saying something completely different behind his back, it comes off like hate, or like Silky said, just racist. Because Kai by a long shot was the most watched streamer in Q3. Of course it had to do with the Mafia-thon, but when you see him literally doubling the next closest person, which is IShowSpeed, how can he not be on the Mount Rushmore, past or present streamers? Even if you take the numbers out of it and just look at the social impact, you see how big Streamer University was and how it had the whole world captivated and how many streamers blew up out of it.
I went from when I was like right before I got accepted.
How much were you averaging?
Like maybe 18 viewers.
18?
18, yeah.
How much followers did you have before?
2.9 thousand.
How much you got now?
45,522.
Shit, everybody for the 200K, but that shit's crazy as fuck.
That's really
100? Yo.
That's really dope that Kai actually did like that. Streamer Universe, like putting like a whole group of people on. Like they gave him. That's what we know. Freaking this girl Samaya from. If it wasn't for Streamer Universe, we wouldn't know who she was. Word. Like. If it wasn't for certain people blowing up in Streamer University, we would not know half of these people, bro. And that's thanks to Kai. Kai literally blew up mad people this year, bro. You gotta give him props, bro. Because so many people get up, all the way up, but do not want to take anybody with them. And I appreciate Kai for that, bro. You putting people on. You want to see everybody win. You want to see new people get opportunities, and I appreciate that, bro. I really do, bro. Like that's not spoke about enough because not a lot of people do that, bro. People get all the way up there. Everybody want to be at the top, but nobody want to bring anybody with them, though. I appreciate Kai for, bringing people with him at the top, bro, for real.
I started out with 33K. I'm leaving with 200K.
How can you not acknowledge Kai's influence or say he has more work to do? And the same could be said for IShowSpeed, who is arguably a bigger global star than Kai is.
They are like the three most influential content creators of this generation.
I would say I'm one of the most influential content creators of all time.
Of all time?
All time. This generation, though, I'd say me, Kai Cenat, I would say Black Boy Max. People would say Speed, though. But I feel like Speed is in the lane of, like, you can't redo what Speed doing.
Right, like only he could do it.
Only Speed can do what Speed do.
This is a dude that broke his own record of 1 million concurrent viewers. He is mobbed by fans in every country he goes to along his global tour.
Yo, passport, bro!
Tell me Philippines.
Oh my God, I'm getting chills right now.
He just wrapped up his US tour, meeting with some of the biggest superstars in the world.
Let's go, come on, get out, come on! Come on!
Are you looking for a rewarding union job in New York City?
Oh, he did it.
What was
4.49.
449! Come on! How'd you do it?
You did it. You got a little
I know it took a little minute.
Got pissed off and you did it, bro.
Sean,
Way to go, baby.
and you pushing
Way to go.
And doing things in a much different way than Kai, which makes them two of the greats. Really, the only argument is who is the GOAT of streaming. Because Kai and Speed should be on everybody's Mount Rushmore, especially when you have Twitch going out of their way to promote their platform using Kai. And Twitter wasn't going for it. Swapping black streamers that have created and broken every record there is for an unfunny white streamer is crazy work. And I guess I was specifically about Clancy saying that he would take out Speed and put in Queso. But if we're just talking from a numbers perspective, that doesn't make sense. And if we're talking from a longevity perspective, that doesn't make sense either. Because Kai, Speed, and Queso have all been streaming around the same time. And actually, Kai and Speed might have started earlier than Queso. My Mount Rushmore streamers, Aiden, Speed, Kai, and Rice Gum, which I don't think too many people will argue with. Maybe Rice Gum will be the one revolving chair in this scenario. I think a lot of people feel like Aiden was the real pioneer of this generation. And Kai took the torch and the formula and ran with it and made it bigger than it ever was.
Streaming started getting crazy in like 2020. Like that's when streaming started getting crazy because, you know, the pandemic and stuff like that and all of that. That's when it really started going crazy. Like this decade when streaming took it to a whole nother level, bro. Like word. After the past couple of years, Kai's been doing some stuff. Like I'd say Kai really popped off like 2022, like late 2022, and 2023, 2024. Right? Each year it's gotten up and up and up and up. You know what I'm saying? So Kai's definitely on around much more. Like this is a good list right here.
I definitely understand a lot of people putting Aiden on the list, and maybe some people would switch out Rice Gun with Ninja. In my opinion, the modern day Mount Rushmore, Aiden, Ninja, Kai, and Speed. They've taken streaming to heights that will never be replicated again.
What the hell's going on with the quality game? The hell? The hell is going on?
Again. Not to be all woke and shit, but this is 100% racially motivated. Promoting Kai using the old Cash Money style cover is definitely funny. His argument makes no sense to me. Like, fine, don't put Speed on your Mount Rushmore since he's on YouTube, but not putting Kai on your list because of longevity and then picking Queso instead. Yeah, that's exactly my point. I think they started streaming the same year, or maybe Kai started a year before Queso. So in what way, shape, or form can you include Queso on the list and not Kai? I just know that White Devil would rather put Amaranth or Asian Bunny on his Mount Rushmore. I mean, he did say Pokemon. Nah, 2023, he has been hating. As soon as he's seen niggas take over the platform.
That's crazy. What? Speed won an award and this guy in the background with his hand on his face. Nah, bro. Yeah, that's some hating stuff, bro. Hater. Hating on a young black male.
Twitch CEO was mad when Speed won.
The old white guy hating on a young black male. That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
Especially when you're going out of your way to not include the biggest black streamers in the world. Two of the biggest streamers in the world, period, on your Mount Rushmore. I've achieved a lot of things, so I don't want to ever let anybody down. Kai barely slept, never took a nap, was never off cam, and always brought energy every single day. What he does isn't easy, but he makes it look easy. He's really the GOAT. And other people are just calling out the hypocrisy of how Kai is viewed compared to other streamers. Based on what I've seen, Kai farming subs equals begathon. Anyone else farming subs, a normal subathon. It was obvious already, but people just wanted a reason to discredit him reaching 1 million subs. Crazy something is only bad if Kai does it. I notice every time people try to discredit everything Kai does, but let another streamer do it after him. And those same people try to find loopholes to negate Kai and uplift the other streamers if they're not doing the exact same thing. I don't think anybody's wrong for calling out Clancy or seeing what he did as a snake move. While in Kai's face in the black room, he praised Kai and ranked him on his Mount Rushmore. But around non-black people, he suddenly said Kai wasn't good enough and neither was Speed. Which, like I said at the beginning, makes no sense because by every metric imaginable, Kai is the biggest streamer to do it, period. If this was Clancy's Mount Rushmore of gamers or Fortnite players, then fine. But overall streamers, there's no way to not include Kai and Speed. And for any person of color, it's hard to not see race play a part in all of this. Because if Kai was a white streamer, if this was Ninja doing all of this, is there any way that Clancy wouldn't put him on his Mount Rushmore? And to many of us, this just feels like another case of America loving black culture but not black people. Because seriously, even Aiden has Speed and Kai in his Mount Rushmore.
Okay, my actual four, I'm gonna say Aiden, Speed, Kai, and probably Ninja. To be honest, probably Ninja.
Dude, you can't put yourself, like, come on, you can't put yourself, can you?
But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also,
I'm not gonna lie. Old white dude, old white CEO hating on the young black male that's making millions and millions, if not billions of dollars for his platform, bro. Crazy work, you know what I'm saying? But that's the video, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think about the reaction video. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving to the channel, man. Thank you for watching. Going crazy. More videos coming soon. And I'll see you on the next video, man.